Hey, what's up, Six X Third Hot Vibes? So in today's video, you know, or this, well, tonight's video anyways, because I'm currently walking home from my job and stuff, and I think it'd be a great time to make a video. So the main thing I want to talk about is, do you value your time? And this is a great question to ask a lot of people if they value their time. Because it's so true. In everyday life, if you look at people on social media and all these different things, how much people spend time looking at other things when, they're wasting their time essentially, not doing things that they should be doing in the present time, which is the now, instead of being like, oh, this week or that way, the next week. The most precious moment of your life is now. Like, it's not 20 minutes from now where you're like, oh, wow, this great experience, and then boop, it passes and then it's gone. It's like, if you truly want to live a happier life, you got to live in the now. You got to live in the present, and you got to value your time as well. It's like, what are you doing in your life that, is causing you to lose that time in your life, so that way you can accomplish your goals and stuff like that you want to do. Say, you wanted to make a cake, right? So essentially, say you had the time during the day to make the cake. You had the ingredients, you had the eggs, you had, the chocolate, the breading and everything like that. And say you were the person that didn't value their time, right? And you really want to make this cake, but you decided not to make this cake, even though you had more enough time to do that, and you had the energy in that present moment to do it, but the next time you wanted to go make that cake, you don't have it anymore. Do you know why that is? Because the energy that was there, that was being given to you and provided in that very moment to make you go bake that cake, is gone now. It has passed on to somebody else. It passed on somebody that's in the light, because you essentially will go into the dark if, you're not taking the opportunity to shine your light in this reality and stuff like that. If you're not, taking the opportunities that are presented to you in the very present moment and things like that, how are you ever going to do something where you're like, oh, I should have took that opportunity, it passed me up and things like that. And you could ask, like, how does that, correlate to, being in the now and things like that? Because when you're in the now and when you truly live in the now, you're not worried about, should I have done this or should I have done that? You go and you assess the situation in that very moment, and you can understand that, okay, this is something I should be doing right now with my life. Spirit will give you the sign in the very right moment, in the very right time to make that choice, so that way you can do things that you need to do in your life every single day, everywhere you go, everywhere you walk, every decision you make. Spirit will guide you to help you, do these things, and being more present and doing meditation and stuff, and actually journaling and being grounded and balanced will actually help you accomplish those things, because, you need these things in your life, because it is essential for you to do that. Because it's like, some of you people don't understand how it's important to live in the now, because, a lot of people like to live in the past, and they constantly think, I guarantee there's people out there that, constantly live in the past. They constantly, dwell from the things that happened in their past. There's people that are fearful of the future because they're too worried about the future, and they're not even focused on the present moment, which is actually taken away from, their own energy, which could be in the present moment to make something better in their life. You could say, you're being fearful, every day, constantly worrying about, oh, what if tomorrow? What about this? What about that? It's like, it's not about what happens tomorrow. It's not what happens next week. It's not about what happened 2 months from 2 months ago. The time is now. Your time is always here in the now, and always making that choice to live in the now is a choice that you have to make every second of your life. It's a conscious choice. Excuse me. It's a conscious choice that you make to constantly live in the present moment. It doesn't go, it doesn't switch. It's just there. That's the choice you get to make if you make that choice. And it all comes down to is like, am I going to live all fearful in the future, or am I going to live in the past and constantly dwell on things that don't serve me no more? Like, a lot of people, they can get stuck in cycles and loops because they don't live in the present moment and are grounded and are balanced within themselves, because people can go through cycles over and over again because they play out this scenario in their head that is causing them to take them out of the now, and even become untrustworthy of themselves, because of the fact that they're so caught up in the past and constantly going through cycles over and over, and because they're not in the present and they don't make that conscious choice to make a better choice, they end up failing because they could have made a simple choice that made their life better, all because of something that happened in the past, or like they're fearful of the future and things like that. But you shouldn't be worried about things in the future or the past. You need to live in the present moment, and that'll bring a lot of comfort to yourself. It will allow yourself to actually feel more happy because you're no longer worried about the things that may happen or have happened in your life. And and one thing, if you have problems in the past, you need to let those things go. If there's things that have happened in your past that are fucked up, go ahead and let those things go. You can't hold on to those things, because the longer you hold on to them, the longer they're going to hold you down for. And the more you let go of those things, the better life's going to get for you. It's just that simple. And I could sit here and tell you guys how to fix your problems, but when it really comes down to it, the only people that can make a choice is you. You actually making that choice to be a better person, to make a better choice not to be the agent of this reality and things like that, so that way you can better your life and show other people that there is a better choice to be like in the present moment, because the best moment is now. Every second, man, I can't express it enough. It's just true. It's very true. A lot of people have these problems within themselves because of the ego and stuff. The ego wants you to focus on the future, the past, all the what ifs in life, all the the bullshit and all the drama, and oh, did you hear about this on social media and all that stuff, all these different little itty bitty things, and this comes back to do you value your time? And I know I kind of went through a few different things, but it all comes full circle, and it's a positive circle that I'm telling you guys about, because it's there to help you realize and come to a full actual conscious awareness of okay, I need to change something in my life. Ask yourself, am I living in the present moment, or am I living by the fears of the past or the future, or the worries and the traumas that have occurred in my life? What is it that you are worried about? We're running across the street because I gotta get across here. But yeah, make sure always look both ways before you cross the street. You don't want to get yourself hurt, and I don't condone anybody doing stupid things that would end up getting themselves hurt, basically. But and see, the agents will try to create scenarios for you to take you out of that present moment, because they know if they can get you, focused on things that are further away from you and further back from you, instead of going within yourself, they know that they're going to get you confused and lost, because, where's the one place that you should be looking? Within. They want you to go back in your memories, look back at the things that don't matter. They want to take you out of that present moment where you are grounded and balanced and feeling more confident, and all these different energies within yourself to make you more confident as a spiritual being and stuff like that. They want you to focus on the things that are further away from you instead of the things that are closest to you, which is your heart and things like that, the things that actually make you vibrate and actually glow in this world. So just remember that, and be in that present moment within your heart, so that way you can radiate that outwards to other people and be that light and that beacon to show other people what it is to be present in the moment, instead of focusing on all the things that don't matter in life. But that's all I really want to say in this video, because I got some stuff I got to do closer up here. But focus on being in the present moment. Ask yourself, are you being present? Are you living in the past? Are you letting your thoughts control you and stuff like that? Are your thoughts actually pulling you further away from, within yourself? Or are your thoughts bringing you closer to within yourself? You got to be willing to ask yourself these questions, so that way you can find out. But with all said and further ado, my full love to those that are watching, and my gratitude. Peace out with my highest vibrations, and turn up and high vibes.